everybody, and welcome to Bad Shots. I'm Luke, your humble bard and game master. Tonight we're jumping back into the full action of TTRPGs. If you've watched our previous shows, you'll know that we've explored some horror themes, dipped into some festive fantasy, but tonight is all about action and chaos, which is why I've got the most chaotic crew I could find with me tonight. We step into a world reclaimed by nature, where overgrown cities crumble beneath vines and concrete, and where dinosaurs roam the earth once more, if you couldn't tell from the way that I was dressed. But less about my clothes and more about the game. Tonight we are playing Force of Extinction, a survival action TTRPG by 12-Sided Studios. We're very lucky to be joined tonight by a special guest, Chad, the co-creator of Force of Extinction and co-founder of 12-Sided Studios.
Hello, thanks.
No, thank you for coming along. Joining them on my equally special returning Bardshot guests, we have G.
Hello.
Imogen.
Hello.
Lewis.
Hello.
And Elliot.
Howdy.
Love it. As always, we'll be talking about the mechanics as we go, so you can follow along with the story as it unfolds. So, strap in, and if my lovely players are ready to get started... Sweet. Let's begin.
Let's go.
Let's go indeed. We open on the Manhattan skyline. A view so familiar it barely needs description. A shape etched into memory by decades of film and television. But something's wrong. Several skyscrapers sag, their upper floors collapsed inward like broken teeth. Green has crept back into the cracks, vines spill from shattered windows, and trees claw their way up fire escapes. Nature has truly reclaimed this city. And then there are shapes. Huge, moving, alive. Something passes between buildings, wings blotted out the sun for a moment before the light returns. We drift lower down Fifth Avenue as it stretches ahead in front of us, choked by abandoned cars, roots bursting through the asphalt, and storefronts that are hollowed out like skeletons. Above, at the crown of these once luxury apartment blocks, something waits. A pterodactyl clings to the upper structure, wings half unfurled, nest woven from steel, debris, and bone. It watches the streets below. We pass through the shattered glass of one of these buildings into the lobby that was once marble and mirrors, which are cracked, water-stained, half swallowed by creeping plant life. The emergency lights flicker, the hum of the power is weak and fading. And we rise through the stairwell, floor after floor, as we reach the penthouse, still somehow pristine. A group of people call this place home, their fortress, and this is where we meet all of you. So, why don't we start with Elliot, or should I say Bubba? Could you tell us what your character looks like and what they'd be doing in this moment?
Sure. So, Bubba is a 43-year-old man-child. He's got a sun-bleached baseball cap and a stained string vest on. He's quite oddly shaped. He's got very spindly arms, but an enormous trunk and a beer belly. And around his beer belly, or around his waist, he's got a fabric bag tied round, which is full of sharpened pencils. I'd imagine he's probably doing his rounds around the perimeter of the penthouse, which probably just consists of standing in the stairwell, looking at how he's blocked it up with various bits of furniture and going, yeah, this is good. This is secure.
As you do, a couple of other members of your settlement kind of just walk past. I think there's some that find you quite endearing, some quite strange. And you'll just hear I really don't know what he's talking about as they sort of move off past you.
What are you saying about me?
Nothing, don't worry about it. And they move on through the apartments, and we come across another member of our troupe, Imogen or Janet. What would Janet be doing in this moment? What does she look like?
So, Janet is a short. You know, I've never played a short character in my life. This is range, everyone. Janet is a short, like 40-something-year-old woman with sort of blonde. Her roots are coming through because there's not really hairdressers in the apocalypse. Sad. Well, maybe there is in our settlement. It would be nice if we had one. And she's got it kind of tied in a practical, like, little claw clip at the back of her head. She sort of inexplicably has painted nails, which is sort of immaculate. And she's wearing a sort of practical little cardigan and some chinos. And she is, I think she will be kind of taking stock of our provisions, kind of seeing what we've got, seeing what we need to maybe collect for the settlement, and just kind of staying on top of admin.
Yeah, as you were reviewing the stock as always, which was probably a habitual habit by now, right? There is, for some reason, a good supply of nail varnish, as we've just established, that you've managed to scavenge at some point, or maybe brought with you, who knows. But yeah, you see a decent amount of food for the sort of 15 of you that call this place home. Other supplies that are dwindling, but not enough to cause you panic right now. I'd say you are conscious and aware of every so often the sort of power in your place starts to flicker a little bit, and it's running out quicker than you thought. From how you've sort of stockpiled and sort of, I guess, equated how much fuel you'd need each day, it's going faster than you would consider normal. And as we sort of pan around from you, let's go to Chad, or should I say Dr. Ramsey. Tell us what Dr. Ramsey looks like and what he'd be doing at the moment.
Dr. Ramsey Fairchild is a professor of paleontology. He's lean, lanky, wearing a tweed jacket with patches on the elbows. A little worse for wear this far into the apocalypse, but he tries to keep his hair kempt. It's neatly combed to the side over gold-rimmed glasses.
Nice.
And he clutches a notebook to his chest.
Nice. Is there anything he's doing in this moment in the apartment, or?
I think he opens the notebook and flips through it, and you see sketches of different dinosaurs with facts scrawled in the margins. And a check mark next to some of the dinosaurs.
Absolutely, yeah. You have recently been able to check off pterodactyl, I would probably say, as you have see the wings sort of unfurling, probably not far actually from the window from maybe where you're sat, as it perches, waiting and watching. And we move around yet again and go to G, or should I say Robin. Let's tell us about your character and what they're doing right now.
Yeah, so you would see Robin is kind of early 30s, female presenting individual who is currently wearing a grey kind of tank top and kind of cargo-ish trousers, I suppose. For most of you that live in the city, you would recognise that she's kind of wearing a loose representation of her Central Park Ranger uniform. She is currently stood facing out of the window, arms crossed. You can see that she's into fitness. She's quite muscular, but it's not over the top. She's got a good physique going on. And her foot is tapping as she's just surveying out of this glass box that she's found herself in, just looking out at the city. And to the side of her, draped on a chair, is a definitely too big for her ranger jacket, a park ranger jacket. And the only way I can describe it is similar to like the Uniqlo crossbody bags that can fit absolutely everything in them. One of
Love
those, I've got one. That's how I know. And it's that's kind of draped on a chair with little bits. But what is not in there is a hunting knife that is closely attached to her hip.
Amazing. We're not sponsored by Uniqlo, not yet, anyway. But
We could be.
Yeah, we could
Hit,
be.
hit us up, though.
If you find this, it's a free advertising. Yes, as you're looking out the window, and ironically not far from where you would have worked once in your sort of range of duties, as you can look out and see not far from you Central Park, and see, though fairly cloaked by trees that have grown significantly, you can see movement around there as creatures are crawling through what used to be your home base. And then finally, we move off and come to Lewis, or should I say Leonard/Sarge. Can you describe your character to us and what he's doing at the moment?
So Leonard he's in his mid-30s. He's slightly rotund around his waist area. He's got brown hair that's thinning more than he'd like to admit, that he's combed over. Really thin moustache on his top lip. And his shirt is always tucked in. Currently he is cleaning his gun for possibly the 4th time today, even though it's had no use. And I don't think many people will have seen him use it, but he's cleaned it often.
Yeah, you clean your gun yet again. I think if this is something that he does again as a habit, people just let you sort of get on and do it. Don't question it too much. You probably would have got questioned in the early days of why you're keeping it so nice and tidy, but by this point, it's just what you do. As you sit tidying and cleaning your gun, as you're all sat there and the lights flicker yet again, power cuts out for about 10-15 seconds. Steve approaches you, Janet. Steve, as you would all know, is the sort of de facto leader of this place, self-appointed leader of this place. He is, ironically, a fairly scrawny man in his early 50s. Hair absolutely has thinned quite significantly. He has a very sort of a nervous disposition a lot of the time, but will come across quite aggressively if he needs to people, and which has made him this sort of de facto leader as he gets very red in the face at times. But he comes over to you, Janet, in particular, and just goes, "It's not good. The power, it's going again. Someone needs to sort it."
Well, thank you for your observation, Steve. Yes, we can all see that the power is lacking. What do you propose that we do about it?
Well, someone needs to go down to the generator down in the basement and find out what's going on with it to fix it, right?
Well, that's a good idea, Steve. How kind of you to volunteer yourself to trot on down to the generator.
No, I'm too important here. Why don't you go? Why don't you take someone with you? Bubba needs some to get away from everybody.
Someone call for Bubba.
Yes, Bubba, come here.
And whilst you're calling Bubba over, Janet will just be like, "Fuck off, Steve." Only because Janet is important.
Yeah, Steve is a misogynist in this. He deserves to be told to fuck off. Yeah, he'll beckon you over, Bubba, and go, "You're looking for something to do, right? Important."
Always, boss.
Right, well, you and Janet, and maybe some other people, you can find whoever you want. Why don't you go down the stairs, go into the basement, check what's going on with the generator. Sounds good, right?
Bubba's gonna untie his fabric bag and start swinging it around in a not very well organized, more chaotic manner. Oh yeah, Bubba's ready for this.
Yes, Bubba, well, calm down. Save it for the generator.
Well, you've got this in hand.
I think Bubba's going to probably turn to Janet. "I do not know a thing about generators, do you?"
No, but I could give it a good go. You know, I'm sure we can figure it out together, but I think it is a good idea to perhaps take some other people with us.
Yeah.
who looks like they'd. Well, so you're a scientist.
Not a scientist of generators, but if you're looking for somebody to accompany you, I am more than happy to do so.
Yes, let's put that PhD to good use.
As you guys are talking and realizing that the doc is going with you, you'll see Leonard just stand up and just wait, standing by you all.
Leonard, would you like to come as well?
Yes, please.
I thought so. Wait, well, shall we get... No, joking, I'm joking. Anyone else? Fancy a trip down to the
No, guys,
generator?
I'm on.
Stretch your legs?
And that's been G, everybody. That's a wrap.
Yay.
Oh, dear.
Anyone fancy stretching their legs? It's a long walk down, but you know, Beat's being cooped up in here. And I'm kind of going to look over at Robin's. I know she's feeling a bit antsy.
I think at the mention of stretching your legs and getting out of here, she's immediately jacket on, bag on. She's like, anything to get out of this box. I'm keen.
I thought so. Right, well, quite the team. Has anyone been down to the generator before?
No.
No.
Should be fine.
What could possibly go wrong?
Question, GM.
Mhm.
Would the generator be on the way out? Like, would, for instance, if Robin's going on a hunting trip to go and gather for the settlement, would she have gone past the generator, know the general direction, or would it be basement-esque?
You do know the general direction. It is in the basement, so you probably haven't been down there, not for a while. I think a lot of that would be due to the fact that, and you would know this having hunted before, your stairwell is pretty choked with plant life. You have to cut it back every time you go, but it's a long, arduous sort of time of doing so. And a lot of people just let the generator be. It has worked and stayed sort of going thus far from when it was initially set up, and so but you know where you're going for it. You just know that you're going to have to spend a little while chopping down some plants to get down there.
I know the way. I've been past it a couple of times, or a general direction. Pretty overgrown with plant life and whatever great reinforcements Bubba's put in place to get
Thank
down
you
there.
kindly.
But we've got a good team. We've got some muscle. I think we can get down there pretty easily.
I, for one, am
Wow.
looking to get away. Apologies.
No, you go, Bubba.
I was just saying I'm really looking forward to getting away from the shadow of this here iguanodon we got cooped up here.
It's a pterodactyl, and it is fascinating. I've been studying it for hours. It seems to be not moving, not leaving for some reason.
Is it just a big bird?
It's a predecessor to the birds that we knew in our time.
We had one on hole 11. Not a real one. It was made of fiberglass.
Oh
I
yeah,
used to work
the
at
mini golf park.
If you must know, it was called Prehistoric Putt, and it was the largest dinosaur-themed mini golf course in the continental United States.
Not a day goes by where you don't mention it, Bubba. How could we forget?
But don't you forget it.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's go.
Cool. Okay, you start to make your way to the stairwell. Navigating through Bubba's barricades isn't too difficult because they're not as reinforced as you'd hope. No offense, Bubba. but you're able to start descending down the staircase. The first sort of floor or two isn't too bad, but then you do start to come into contact with these thick vines that are wrapping around the staircase and expanding out. So I will. Well, what are you doing as you get to them?
I think Robin's pulling out her hunting knife and starting to hack away at what she can.
Sure. Give me a grit check. See how well you can get through these. So our players here have 3 skills: wit, grit, and survival. Grit is for strength. And they all have a threshold that they need to beat on their character sheet. You'll be building your dice pool, so for you, if you're using your tool, that's at least 2 dice. I'd say you could roll an extra one as a situational advantage, as you've been doing this before. This isn't too difficult, you've done it before, so I only need 1 success.
Okay. Oh, that's great, because that's all I got was 1 success.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Okay, so you start to hack down these vines. At the beginning, it is not too difficult. You've done this before. You're fairly practiced. These are newly growing parts of the vine. You're able to get a few floors down, but the plant life is growing thicker again. In which case I'll need another check to see if you can keep going through this. I'll say you need 2 successes on this. It's still quite a difficult path. People can help as well to add an extra die, if anyone wants to.
Are these
Like to help,
plants
but I-
also prehistoric plants come back?
I'll tell you what, give me a wit check. With your paleontology,
Okay.
you can have an extra die.
Okay. I page through my notebook and I
yeah.
look through. And 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, this is when GM should have read about prehistoric plants. They are absolutely prehistoric. In terms of what they are called, you don't know precisely, I'll say, for this, because I don't know. But they have grown out, and a lot of the nature around here is actually prehistoric nature that has sort of reclaimed the earth. There is still some modern aspects to it, or the sort of ancestors of these plants. But yeah, it's definitely ancestral in nature.
As
Bubba,
the doc is looking at the plants and assume checking in, seeing what they are, Leonard's going to get too close to him while he's looking. What do you see?
It's fascinating. They grow so quickly. And they're from the same time as the dinosaurs.
So they're old plants.
Well, they're new now, but they're, yes, ancient.
Fascinating. He's just going to turn away.
Any of that knowledge able to help me cut these down quicker, Doc?
Well, if we have to cut, I think if you cut right here, that's probably the weaker part of the plant.
Gotcha. And I think she will whisper under her breath, "Sorry, plants," as she's doing this.
Great, that means you can roll 4 die, and you can start to cut down.
Elliot, was there something you wanted to do before I do this?
no, I just wanted for Bubba to give you a hand if necessary, but I think you got it.
Okay. Perfect. Bubba starts chiseling away with an extra sharp pencil. Is that how it?
Yes.
Up the wall, just like not helping
Okay.
it up.
Yeah. Okay, great. I rolled 4 successes.
Hey, all
All 4
right.
of my dice were under a 12.
Amazing. Okay.
Anytime I ever want to roll though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, 4 successes. I'll give you something extra on that then. You are able to, with that expert knowledge of these sort of Jurassic plants, you're able to cut in precisely the right space that starts to make them shrink away a little bit. It's almost like the plant life is alive too. And you cut it back. With those 4 successes, I'll say that you're able to use that the rest of the way down. Though it will take an inordinate amount of time for you all to chisel your way down, but you are used to doing this. and you're able to clear yourselves down to at least the ground floor. And now you're able to get to the basement, which the door is currently closed. There are plant vines growing around it. What do you do?
Excellent job, Robin. Well done. I'm gonna
Thanks,
write.
Janet.
I've got a handbag, like quite a large leather handbag, and Janet's gonna take a little notepad out and just write down and give you a little smile.
Thanks, Janet.
You keep track of whether we're good or not.
Ready for your one-to-one into one-to-ones later, your supervision.
That's going into the annual review.
Robin's gonna lean over and say, "Between you and me, Janet, you should be in charge."
Oh, Robin, I knew that I always liked you. That's very kind to say, but no, I'm no leader really. I'm just a team player, giving my support wherever I can. But she loves that you said that. She's like, oh no, me, no. Well, us girls have got to stick together, eh?
Mm-hmm. Are the vines covering the door completely? As in, like, we'd need to chop them away, or can we just freely open the door?
You would definitely need to chop them away. I'd say you'd be able to chop them away fairly easily. Do you go to try and open the door?
No.
Oh no, it's like classic TTRPG, isn't it?
Yeah.
The door is the enemy.
I'm gonna slice away at the vines, and then I'm going to take a step back.
And I'm going to try and kick the door.
Kick it. Cool. Wicked.
Okay.
Can I get a grit check from you then, Sarge? If you're using your tool in any way, you'd be able to add it. If you're just purely kicking it, then that's fine.
Just kicking.
Have you kicked many doors before?
Well, that won't be a success with a 17, so... No, I haven't.
Okay, you strike your foot into it. The door does not budge. It does hurt your ankle for a moment. You are not sure if it is that you need to pull it open or push it, or if there are a load of plants directly behind it, so that it's going to cause it to be a problem to open that way.
It's locked.
Bubba's gonna just pat Sergeant Leonard on the shoulder. That was a good effort, and he's going to run at the door.
Okay. I did say chaos in the intro. I feel like I've set this up for myself. You're running at the door. Just try and bust it through. Sure. You can give me a grit check. Yeah.
Fantastic. That's a 20.
You run at the door, smack your head straight into it, and with the speed that you've done it, you sort of rebound back and fall on the floor. It is not going to budge at the moment.
I'm going to just step forward and try to open the door using my hand.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
Yes, you using your expert PhD knowledge, you twist the knob on the door and it opens freely as you pull it towards you.
I hate this guy. I really hate this guy.
Very clever.
One of the things they teach us at NYU is how to open doors.
Didn't go there.
Robin's stifling a laugh, like genuinely. This is hilarious to her.
I'm gonna check him out, but make sure he's okay. It's a rather large blow to the head.
Yeah.
I just want to kind of put it into perspective. I think Bubba hates Dr. Ramsey as much as Michael Scott hates Kevin from HR in the American Office. I hate so much about the things you choose to be. He says, just as Sergeant Leonard's helping him.
Really, because I don't really think about you.
Oh.
That was really mean.
I think we've got a clip for the show now. Yeah, Sergeant Leonard, you go and check Bubba as he's been kind of emotionally traumatized now, I suppose. Physically he looks okay. There's a bit of a red mark where he's kind of got a bit of a welt. You think it'll probably bruise. You don't think any more damage than there already is gonna be an issue, to be honest. Sorry.
It's actually made me 1% smarter.
Yeah. You can add a 1 to your
Well,
win.
now Bubba knows how to open a door, so
Yeah.
technically, yeah.
It's a learning experience. But he is physically okay. He hasn't taken any amount of damage, really. He is just a little
Thank
bit out of
goodness.
sort.
We've only got 3.
Yeah, they've only got 3 hit points, so I'm not going to be that mean that early on. We'll see how it goes, though. But yeah, the door is opened. The vines don't seem to have completely blocked the door in this bit. They've kind of crawled up the walls. It's quite thick. It's a bit of a narrow bit to get in, but you are able to get in and down into the basement. At the moment, it is in pitch blackness, though.
Did anyone bring a torch? Oops. I might have something in my bag.
Yeah, I tell you what, make me a wit check, Janet. You're using your bag, so you can add that onto it. It's not gonna be a hard one, but to see if you thoughts before we came down to take what you needed.
So it's 2 dice, yeah?
Yeah, 2 dice to roll, as long as one of them is under your threshold, which is 12, right, for this?
They both are.
Oh, perfect. Great success. I'll tell you what, you tell me. Tell me a couple of the things that you picked up before you came down to see what you grabbed that you thought you might need.
So always in her bag is lip balm, tissues, paracetamol, which you might need, Bubba, for the head. And I think so. I think she still carries her house keys from back in good times, and I feel like she has one of those little, like the little key rings that have a small little torch on. I think she's a practical gal, and she's got one of those.
Nice. Yeah, sure. You use your tiny little torch, and you're able to shine a little bit of light in there. I'll say with that tiny bit of flickering light, you won't be able to see a lot, but as you sort of look in the stairs going down, you can see there is a fair amount of water at the bottom of here. This place is somewhat flooded a little bit.
Ooh. Has anyone got their 50-meter swim badge?
I think the moment we hit water, Robin will turn to Ramsey and say, "Quick, Ramsey, every water-living dinosaur that comes to your brain right now, how we need to look out for."
Oh, well, way to put me on the spot there.
Just a quick rundown. I don't need species names. I just need to know what we could be facing here.
Interesting. I crouch down and stick my finger in the water and then lick my finger to see whether it's salt water or fresh water.
Ah, interesting. I'd say I won't make you roll for this because you'd be able to tell fairly quickly. There is definitely a salt taste to it, as well as it is pretty rancid, to be honest. It is a disgusting taste. Yeah,
It's a little brackish.
yeah.
But and then I list off a bunch of saltwater
Sure.
dinosaurs.
I'd say with the amount of water in here, most saltwater dinosaurs would not be living here. But yeah.
Okay,
I
well,
go in first with the gun.
If it's any consolation, they were almost all predators.
Oh, that's good.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I take my gun out and just
Yeah.
start walking in, hoping that Janet's going to follow with the light. How deep is the water, GM?
As you start getting in, it's not very deep. It would come up to sort of just below your knee. It's just partially flooded in here.
He's going to roll up his
Yeah.
front legs and start walking in.
Absolutely, yeah.
looking around.
Yeah. Is Janet following with the light?
I think she will hang back and then realise that she sort of has to follow and be like, oh, and then sort of trot along to try and catch you up and with her little keyring. I could have said anything. I could have said, yeah, she brings a massive
Industrial
like one of those
flashlight.
No, a tiny little torch.
Yeah, I was allowing you to say basically anything you wanted to, but I
I didn't want
appreciate
to be
that.
the player that's like, well, I've got dark vision, and I'm just like, okay, great.
Absolutely valid. Yeah, with the little torch, and as you get into this sort of dark space, I mean, it's not dark outside. There are some small windows at the very top of this sort of basement, so there's a tiny bit of light that comes in. But as you come in, as your eyes adjust, and you get that little bit of flashlight, it is a fairly dreary sight, if I'm honest. The water is a little bit. Is, like I say, reaching up to your sort of knees at this point. You see the generator. I mean, half of it is submerged in water. It is sputtering. There is smoke nearby, where on the wall or over the plants that have covered the wall. Next to it, there is vines that are wrapping around the walls and sort of choking in, and bits of the concrete that you can feel under your feet is broken, as plant life is also starting to grow out of that.
Now, I'm no scientist, but I don't think smoke and water and electricity mix.
I think you're on the money there, Leonard. I can see the problem.
Sarge, sorry. Sarge.
So I thought we were on first name terms.
We'll talk
You
about
can
it
call me
later.
Janet from accounts.
Oh, sure. I do anyway. It's just like so. What do we do? Do we go and look for another generator to replace this one with the shop nearby?
We could. I mean, I'm also concerned about the structural stability of this penthouse now. We can feel plants cracking the cement beneath our feet. And like Ramsey said, it's fast growing. How long do we have before that top floor of a penthouse is crashing down?
Well, that's pretty negative. I start
Have you
taking off my
seen the
tweed.
world around us, Ramsey?
I take off my tweed jacket and fold it up
Mhm.
nicely and lean it over the railing of the stairs and start pulling up my sleeves on my white button-down jacket and say, there must be some sort of drain here in the floor. The plants must have clogged it up. Maybe if we
Like a bathtub.
I move into the room and start like feeling around in the dark water. That's my hand.
Yeah, sure. That's a good question. I will say I'll give you a survival check for this. Let's try and move around.
Okay, my survival is 10.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm using anything special.
No, someone can help you if they wish to help look around.
No.
I would probably get down
There we go.
and try and help.
Sarge will help you, so you've got a second dice on that.
Okay. That is 2 failures.
Okay.
No successes.
Fair enough. You start to feel around down here. the plants have subsumed most of the flooring at this point. You try to find where a drain would have been, and you find the thick roots of these plants have clogged it completely. It would take a significant amount of time to cut them back into where it would let out in some kind of sewage area. You think it's a lost cause at this point.
I relay that to the rest of the group.
What are we going to do?
If we're worried about the building, is it not best to leave, find somewhere else? Or go and find another generator somewhere? Janet, you're in charge.
Thank you, Sarge. Well, short-term problem would be solved by finding a new generator. Then we do have the longer-term problem of the building falling down. So, do we have any structural engineers in the team upstairs?
You tell me, if there is structural engineer, I'll let you guys say whether you've got one or not.
Surely not.
I appreciate you so much, Lewis.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, would a structural engineer survive? Probably not.
They probably wouldn't go to the penthouse flat.
No.
No.
Why ever not?
Fair enough. You don't think in your settlement you've got any structural engineers, like you say, maybe realising that the top floor of a flat that's probably going to crumble away at some point is not the best place to have a settlement. You probably know that some people have sort of building experience or engineering experience in the back from the past. You can go and speak to people if you want, or you can go out and try and find somewhere else. It's entirely up to you what you are going to do.
Well, we don't want death by committee here. I think we can be agile and, I've done the course.
So have I.
The whole day of my life. We can flex to the needs of the situation. Robin, and I'll sort of like focus on you. When you're sort of going out and about on, to do all the very important things you're doing, have you seen anywhere that might, be a new home for us and our 15 friends?
I mean, there's probably lots of spots. I mean, we're, central Manhattan, right? It's going to be skyscraper after skyscraper. But, who's to say how many of those are livable? How many of those haven't been invaded, made home by something other than humans? Have I necessarily seen anything that looks promising, I suppose, GM?
Give me a survival check, please. As you've been out before, I'll say you can have another dice to your pool.
Okie dokie. That's great. There's 2 successes.
Okay, cool. That's what you needed. Okay, when you've been out and about, on the few times when you've had to go and loot places and get supplies and what have you, you've noticed a couple of places. None are very close by, particularly as you've looted and you've had to get further and further afield as every resource near you is gone. You know that there are some buildings not far, probably a good half an hour, 40 minutes away. You sort of walk away from where you are, further down the island. You've definitely noticed some. You do know, though, that's prime sort of territory for quite a few dinosaurs that you've seen as you've been out and about. You can move sort of further up as well, past sort of the Upper East Side and further north. And again, there are a couple of buildings that look somewhat promising, more sort of house-like, which would give you more space as well. But again, it's a walk, and you would have to. The easiest path from the streets that are choked up is probably through Central Park itself.
Okay, I will relay that to Janet. With, I suppose, like you said, distant issue. I'm not concerned. I mean, I'm no structural engineer, but I don't think it's going to fall down on us imminently. So maybe we relay back to the group that we're off to find a generator, and then as a group we plan and prepare for potentially moving. You know, it's a big job getting 15 people safely across to somewhere new. That's going to take time. That's going to take preparation. We need to prepare for that. We can't just up and leave. But I think finding a generator could be promising, like a backup generator that we can use. Maybe that gives us another week or so to prepare, and if that sounds good.
I don't think we should put the next one in the water.
Very smart, Sarge. Absolutely bang on the money. Agreed.
Okay.
Start walking back out, I guess.
If possible, just before we head back up, I don't think Bubba knows a huge amount about generators or any kind of that stuff, but I think he'd just like to give the generator a once over.
Sure.
Just more out of curiosity to be like, what is... Okay, right, just so I know what we're looking for when we find a new one. Like,
Yeah.
how many doohickeys do we need? How many what's-its?
Sure.
I don't know.
No, that's absolutely fair, yeah. I think that's exactly how Bubba would think about it, so that's fine. Yeah, give me a wit check.
Okay. Oh, this is not going to be good. That's a failure.
Yeah. You look it over. It definitely uses some kind of fuel. But as you're sort of looking at it and trying to inspect it more and figure out what you would need, you just think you need the whole thing and more fuel, and it not to be in water and not have plants kind of taking it over it. So less water, less plants is what you're thinking right now.
Amazing. And slowly in his head, just as he's thought that, a recording of like the 2008 Masters game just comes into his head, and he's just like watching that in his head.
Yeah, as you think about that, and then...
Goddamn Tiger, you were a fantastic golfer.
Great. Okay. Okay.
In this room, you said that there was windows, some windows in this
small
room, so we're
windows at
not
the top.
technically like underground.
Not fully, no. You're partially underground, yeah.
Is like, oh, okay. I was gonna say, is there like a door like that would lead out the back of this out of the building in this area?
No, not in this area. Like I said, you're partly underground. The windows are just at the very top, which kind of coincide with the bottom of the street, really. You'd have to come back up and out to get out of the building. There is a back entrance to the building, which you would know at least. So if you've got a front entrance, which is fairly broken down at this point, or an area at the back, if you're worried about things seeing you on the main street.
No, it was more, I was thinking if there's a door, that's another way of getting the water out.
Fair.
It just crossed my mind, a generator exploding because of water and plant life, and I was like, maybe actually we do need to clear out the water. But we can't, so that's somebody else's problem.
That's Steve's problem.
That's Steve's problem, yeah.
I think we've got a lot of problems, not to put up obstacle after obstacle, but this generator is big. If we find a replacement, it's going to be difficult to carry. And then, as Sarge said, it's underwater, and so we need to make sure the new one isn't underwater. I suppose we could put it on top of this one. Oh boy.
Yes, you're right. Yes, they are quite. We could carry, if we each carry it like little ants, would that work? If we're sort of Like we once did this sort of like team bonding exercise at work where someone lay down on the table and then we all went gathered around her and each just picked her up with 2 fingers, and it was quite remarkable what we could all do together as a collective force, because it felt like nothing at all, but she was a fully grown woman.
Well, I'm not sure that will work, but if we were to find a docile plant-eating dinosaur that could help us carry the burden of the generator. That's a big smile across the professor's face.
You mean like a Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Arms are too small.
I was thinking more like an ankylosaurus.
Can I try and know what that is?
Try and know what it is, yeah. Sure, give me a wit check.
While they're talking,
I
I'm
failed
pressing the button for the lift and waiting for it.
Okay.
Not the lift. We don't have enough power, Sarge.
What did you get, Bubba, for your wit check?
Oh, I absolutely failed it. I'm imagining, like, I don't know, just a dude. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know what.
Yeah, fair. You're pretty certain it is a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and Dr. Ramsey's pulling your leg, and as you do, again, that 2008 Master scene comes back into your mind. Yeah. Cool. Sarge, you were pushing the button for the lift. I fucking hell. You push the button and nothing happens. You see a broken down lift halfway up the chute with plants that have taken over this entire chute. You know you won't be able to use the lift to get up there.
I quit walking. Really tired. Start going upstairs.
Sure, yeah. With the plants cut away, you're easily able to make your way. It'd take a little while to get all the way up back to the penthouse, but you managed to do it in record time. Steve, at the moment, as you come back in, is sat using some kind of tablet at the moment that you can see is currently charging in one of the charging ports, as everyone else is kind of looking around and sort of just flicking through stuff.
Okay, so we all see that. Janet's gonna. There's a lot of stairs.
You sorted it.
Generators. Bubba, can you explain, please?
The generator's not working. There's plants and water, and we need a new one. And can you stop looking at the tablet?
Oh, okay. Yeah, he puts it down. Goes quite right in the face. Well, I'm just trying to keep on top of everything here. What are you going to do then if the generator's start kaput?
Wait, you have signal?
Yeah. He absolutely doesn't have signal. He just touches it. Yes, so
Okay,
I've beaten
can
the high
you
score.
buy a
Is he
new
playing
generator?
Candy
Go to
Crush?
Amazon.
Oh, I'll have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, they won't deliver it for about a year.
Yeah. Is this where all our power's gone? Has all our power gone to you, Steve? Are you serious?
Oh, it doesn't take a lot of power. It's like pennies. When I used to charge it with my smart meter back home, it barely took any electricity, so it's fine.
Oh, I hate this man.
Janet has caught her breath and she's gonna just walk over to the outlet and pull it out and like coil it up the charger like this and just put it in her bag.
Okay, yeah, you can add a charge to your inventory. It's only 80% charged. Oh, okay.
I would like to walk up to Steve and quietly have a word with him
Okay, yeah, sure.
and just say, Janet thinks she's
Just such a little. I thought we were friends.
The redness in his cheeks gets a little bit brighter as you can see he looks quite perturbed by this. We'll just go to, will you make sure she's not up to anything, okay?
I'll try, but she's really scary.
It's fine, she's only an accountant. Look, I'll let you play Candy Crush later if you sort her out for me.
We're in.
Great. Well, what are you going to do then if the generator's in that much of a bad shape?
We're gonna get a new one.
Excellent, sounds perfect, Bubba. Why don't you all go out and get a new one then?
Okay, bye. Stop.
I cannot get a read on Sergeant Leonard at all. I cannot figure you out. You're blowing hot and cold.
Okay, yeah.
Steve, do you know where we can get a generator?
I mean, one of the buildings nearby, surely. So, I mean, there's not many people left, so there should be something around. I don't know. Generators aren't really my forte.
What is your forte, Steve?
Being in charge.
Great job you're doing.
Does the tablet have maybe like city maps or Google Maps on it?
Are you asking Steve?
Yeah, sorry. Steve, do you that doohickey that you got there? Does it have Google Maps or other well-known wayfinding apps on there?
Oh, yeah, it's got some maps on here, yeah.
Can I just take a look at it?
Oh no, I've got everything we need to run this place here. So I'm sure there's one somewhere else you could maybe find.
Okay.
We're on the brink of a power outage, and we've got multiple tablets running. What is going on?
Hey, you guys told me Steve was a dick, okay? Yeah. There was a mention of a coup. I'm giving you a reason why.
I quite like him.
Yeah. Not based on anybody I know in real life or any bosses I've had previously.
Well, okay, shall we go to another building and steal the generator, charm a friendly dinosaur like a lovely Disney princess, and ask it to carry it back to our building?
Sounds like a good plan to me.
This is me knowing that when you roll to do this, you'll get like 4 successes and I'll have to have it happen. Anyway, okay, yeah.
Maybe we should stock up. Maybe we should get some supplies. Janet, you're in charge of supplies, aren't you? You can get some stuff, right? Hook us up.
For our outgoing mission, or things we already have here? I know exactly what we've got here, not fully across what's out there.
No. I mean, as in, we take some supplies with us. You know what we've got, so.
Oh, thank God! I'm so relieved. Janet is an indoor cat, and was really wanted to help, but was panicking at the thought of like, I have no idea. Yes, we have good food provisions. We've got plenty of rations, and we've got a cache of weapons. Not really my area, but I think Bubba, you look very excited at that. Sarge, I'm sure you're a military man, aren't you?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Steve just pipes up in the background. Just like, don't take too much, though. We have many mouths to feed here.
You're eating gums.
Oh.
Yeah, we need to protect ourselves. Our muscles going. You can take a little bit. It's fine.
Robin, you said it was potentially quite a ways away, so maybe we should at least plan on bringing some food with us in case we get stuck out. But also, we could use it as bait to attract something.
What could we attract?
Yeah.
Will we need a tent? Are we staying out? Janet from accounts, do we have a tent?
I believe we do have a tent. It's only a 3-man tent, so we'll have to get cozy.
I love your thinking. However, there are many, many, many abandoned buildings in this city that we could probably take shelter in. We probably don't need to camp. Love the thinking, though. Love it.
You can bring the tent, Sarge, if you want to have the, full outdoor experience.
He grabs a tent.
Sure. Steve nods
I think
approvingly.
good idea to bring some food and some bait. That gluten-free bread really is quite disgusting. So let's bring that to lure the dinos.
Could always use it as a weapon as well, to be fair. It's pretty rock solid at times.
Yes, we build houses from that.
Mm.
I'm a celiac girly, by the way, in case any of our dear listeners and watchers are offended.
This is also
Can joke about it.
the second
It's
apocalypse
my life.
setting we've had where we've talked about gluten-free bread surviving the apocalypse. We did it in 10 Candles as well.
Ah.
I appreciate it.
Yes, weapons. Well, no, Bubba, you go. I'm talking too much.
Not at all. Not at all. I would like to grab a bag with around about 40 golf balls in it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. This will come back to bite me, but yeah, of course. Yeah, naturally. You brought it with you from home. Yeah.
From prehistoric pub.
Sorry. Yes, of course.
In Omaha, Nebraska.
Such a long way from Nebraska. What brought you to Manhattan, Bubba?
I think I managed to learn everything I knew about dinosaurs from prehistoric put, and I decided to continue my tutelage in New York City.
Wow, living the dream.
He's just gonna trip over a golf ball.
I mean, the Natural History Museum isn't massively far from where you are, to be fair. So you could have been there when everything went to shit.
I don't think he knows that's a thing.
No, that's fair. Yeah, that's valid. I can see that. Yeah, you're able to grab some supplies, though. You're able to grab some food to head out. A couple of bits of weaponry if you need it. But you feel fairly ready to go. You've got some sleeping bags, we'll say. You've got that tent. Enough supplies to sort of keep you going for a bit. Go for it.
Sorry.
No, go for it.
Before we go, I would like to have a word with Steve.
Sure, yeah. Steve is just on his iPad in the background. Other tablets are available.
Yeah. I'm going to kind of like walk up behind him.
Okay, yeah.
And I assume he's too engrossed in his not Candy Crush game.
Yes, yeah.
And I'm just kind of, I think I'm just going to come behind him and I'm going to be like, so here's the thing, Steve.
Yes?
Shit's bad.
Yes, it is.
You know? And you seem like the most disinterested person in the survivability rate of this group here. And I don't just mean the group you're sending out to go battle what's out there. I mean everyone here. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to start taking things seriously. Otherwise, you are going to be the next meal of whatever's living on top of our lovely penthouse when we get back, right?
Give me a wit check. I'll let you have an extra dice to that because that was such a good performance towards it.
I really don't like this man.
Valid.
I failed. Quite dramatically.
Great. He just he's still on the iPad, not even sort of making. Well, I'm leading you all. I don't need to be able to survive myself. You're here to keep me able to survive. So you go and find out what you need to do your little hunting stuff, and come back when you're sorted it.
Is his second tablet on charge?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna take out my hunting knife and I'm gonna cut that charging cable in half before I stomp away.
Yeah, it's a ways away from him, so he doesn't even notice at the moment. He's too engrossed in whatever he's doing. You cut the charger. He has no charger now to charge his iPads. As you cut it, you do know it's on 100%, and it looks like it's been on 100% for a little bit.
Yep. That man. Janet for leader. I mutter under my breath.
Next election, yeah. Next election period.
Robin the leader. We should be a coalition.
Sure.
Job share. How modern.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Right, she will return to the group and you can see that she is vexed, ready to get out of here and as far away from Steve as possible.
Robin, you think you have a lead on a building that might have a generator?
I think so. Hopefully it's not already been pillaged, but I can try and get us there safely. Are we ready?
Lead the way.
Cool.
Lead the way.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
You head down the stairs yet again. Janet, you've definitely reached 10,000 steps for the day. Yeah. Yes, because we're still charging Fitbits too.
Roll my sleeve down.
Can start to see why the power is so bad. You get to the bottom floor. You have two options. You can go through the front door that leads basically straight onto 5th, or you can go out a door out the back that goes into sort of an alleyway that you think is probably going to be a little bit safer, as opposed to going straight onto the street where the looming pterodactyl above could see you. But it is up to you what you choose.
Would I know which is the best exit in the direction of said potential generator?
Yeah, I think you'd know that. I think even in terms of where the building is, because it wouldn't be that, it's not that far. It'd be a sort of a block, wouldn't it, around the corner? It would add a little bit more time onto your journey to go out the back route. Only 5 or 10 minutes, not a massive amount. But you do know that a lot of the where you've gone hunting before, and some of the other people sort of with you have gone hunting before, you've been able to carve a path down the back that creates sort of canopy over that alleyway. So you think you'd have a period of being unseen while you sort of figure out what you're doing and figure out your surroundings. So I'd say with your hunting background and sort of your range capabilities, that would be possibly the safest route. The most direct would be out the front though.
I think in this scenario we take the safest route. I'm very aware that I've got other people to protect and look after in this situation. So safest route is, if it takes us an hour longer, but we all come back in one piece, then it's a better payoff.
Cool. Yeah. You head out then. You head out the back, through the back of the building, going through this sort of back exit where you can see some of the back rooms. A lot of these rooms have started to cave in your building. A floor has gone under one of them. You definitely know the structural integrity of where you are staying is not great and would last a little bit longer, but it wouldn't take much, as we say, with the foundations cracking, ceilings already starting to come down, for it to be exceedingly unsafe. But you go out of this back exit, having to chop down a little bit, but as you've done so well and so adept at chopping before, you're able to chop out the bits around the door where it's grown. It's only grown a little bit more here, but you're able to walk down this sort of alley back route as you approach a main street. What are you all doing? Are you just heading straight towards?
I'd probably be keeping close to buildings and kind of signaling to other people to kind of keep close, keep low.
I'm following Robin's lead.
Yeah.
I want to be looking around and seeing if I can see a dinosaur.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'll get 2 survival checks. One from Robin. If you can have you can probably have situational advantage of having done this before. Everyone is following your lead. I'll say that enables you to have 3 dice in your roll. And then Sarge, if you give me 1 as well. If there's any way that you might have advantage, if you've gone scouting for dinosaurs before or kept an eye out, you can have an extra die in your dice pool. Okay.
No.
Fair.
I got 2 successes with a natural 1.
Hey, nice. Okay, yeah, you adeptly are able to maneuver people, even someone like Bubba, who's probably slightly distracted by everything going on. Yeah.
Just like pulling in, like really, really sharp into the walls.
It's like he's never been outside.
Yeah. It would make a great golf course. Lots of obstacles to hit around. But yeah, you're able to pull people into the sides and start to make your way where you know at least one building that you think could be quite promising where a generator is. Sarge, what did you get on your roll?
I needed a 10 and I rolled a 15.
Ooh, failure. You're keeping an eye out and looking around, trying to spot a dinosaur. I mean, you know where one is, looming overhead somewhere, but you're not sure exactly where. Strangely quiet. You don't really hear anything, any loud movements. Yeah, almost like there's nothing around at the moment.
I think with that confidence that there's nothing around, I'm just going to be walking casually.
Yeah. Yeah, you see him walking casually?
Would we all notice the quiet? Like how quiet it is in comparison to the fact that there are now large dinosaurs roaming.
Yeah, I'd say at the moment there is definitely. I think for the rest of you, keeping an eye out, particularly with your sort of skill at walking around outside here, it's not completely quiet for you. You can hear some sort of noises in the very background, but actually immediately surrounding you, yeah, it's strangely undisturbed at the minute, which does feel odd, though there is an element of people sort of walking through and there being traffic at times here. Whether that has scared some of the local dinosaurs away, you're not sure, but yeah, at the moment it is oddly quiet, even for when you've been out before.
Okay, I've got a 2 bullet point question.
Go for it.
How long ago did our pterodactyl take home above us?
Tell you what, you guys tell me. How long ago do you think it would have taken home here?
Maybe a couple of weeks.
Yeah, a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Now I've got a 3 point.
Yep.
Does this track with the quietness? Does this track with the pterodactyl coming in?
Give me another survival roll to see if you can figure that.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is because I'm trying to work out if, with my knowledge of hunting animals and the fact that this big flying predator has just come in, whether that is the reason why there's not very much around here, because this is kind of a domain for it that it would be hunting in. It's kind of where I'm going.
Absolutely valid. You can have another die on that. So you've got 2 dice to roll.
I failed.
Okay.
I don't know how how dinosaurs work, but I do know how a bear works, everyone.
Yeah, there you go. It's definitely been quiet for a little bit. You can't remember exactly. I'll say at this point, you can't remember exactly when the pterodactyl has appeared. It's been a little while that you've kind of all been having a bit of a fear at this thing living above you. So it could track. You're not entirely sure, though. It does seem oddly quiet, I'll say, at the moment.
Okay. I guess with that, then I will just continue to let Sarge walk.
Sure,
Obviously,
casually.
I don't think I would feel the danger of it necessarily.
No, absolutely fair.
Fills the silence with whistling.
What's he whistling?
Oh my good lord.
I would whistle for you. For the thing, but I can't whistle. So.
Absolutely valid. Yeah, you whistle as you walk. What people do?
What are you
I think-
whistling?
Whistle while you work.
Oh, okay.
Janet knows the rules for going for walks outside, and being quiet is like high on the list.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's gonna give Sarge. She's gonna, when people like whisper but very loudly, and so she'll give you absolute daggers and be like, "Sarge, be quiet. It's rule 3 of escapades outside of the penthouse is to be as quiet as we can.
What are the first 2 rules?
To not talk about escapades outside the penthouse. And rule 2. Oh, I'm flustered. I can't remember rule 2. Oh God, what are we gonna do, Robin?
Oh, you're being loud.
Oh, I am. Oh no. Oh, I've ruined it. Shut again.
Breathe. Breathe. We're okay.
Okay, we're okay. We are okay?
We're okay if we stop whistling, Sarge.
He stops.
Sure.
He's not happy about
Thank
something.
you.
Absolutely valid.
Robin doesn't give a shit what Sarge is feeling.
Absolutely fair feelings
Betrayal.
aside, you march on. But yeah, you just see him speak to Steve quite nicely. You march on through towards an abandoned building where you think there might be power. Is there anything you guys are doing as you're walking down the road?
Bubba is oddly uneffervescent at this point. Quite not making a fool of himself, and that is because he's trying to surreptitiously look into Dr. Ramsey's notebook, or if you think that would be out, Chad. Trying to kind of glean some real dinosaur facts.
Well, I think it would be, because I was gonna say I'm looking for dinosaur tracks that I haven't seen before, and so I'm comparing that to my notebook and sort of flipping through and looking to see whether I can see any tracks.
Absolutely. Give me a survival roll. You can add your tool. Can I get a wit one from Bubba to try and glean some facts from across the...
Please, I have failed every single roll so far this game. That is a 3.
Success.
A success.
Okay. Dr.
And
Ramsey
I
tells us.
failed on
Oh,
my
okay.
check.
Okay, you're looking around the There's character bleed into Elliot now. You are looking around the road that you're walking down. The concrete and the sort of vines that have come through have broken up the ground too much that you can't really distinguish what might be tracks and what might not be. There is a fairly large crater as you get nearer to where Robin thinks this building is, but it doesn't have a distinctive shape of any footprints or tracks. However, Bubba does manage to, as you're flicking through your notebook, glean a dinosaur fact. What does Bubba learn? I'll let you decide.
Oh, don't. Okay, Bubba learns this, he learns that the animal that is on the top of the penthouse is not, in fact, an iguanodon. It is a pterodactyl, and that they are very protective of their eggs.
Yeah, there you go. You learn that they're very protective of their eggs. But you get to the building where you think there might be something. Robin, why don't you tell me what this building looks like, or what kind of state it's in at the moment? Can't hear you for some reason.
I muted myself because I was rustling something, sorry. I think this building looks quite similar to the one that we're in. Maybe a few less floors, but it looks probably even more structurally unsafe than the one that we're currently in. I don't think like an immediate threat, but I think to most people it looks like it's a lost cause, and there's nothing in there. It's been ransacked, windows are broken, plant life's taking over. But for that reason, Robin's like, I want to check in there because I feel like nobody's going to have taken a generator out of that building.
Yeah.
They probably thought that it's a lost cause. So yeah, I think that's what it looks like.
Cool. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you get to the entranceway, which is half broken, windows completely smashed. You can see things have been in and out of this, both human and non-human. It looks most of the top floor is just crumbled away into nothingness. It's like something massive has just swiped it to the side. But you're able to find a route into it and start exploring if you wish to. Cool. All right. You'd know from your building, generator's most likely in the basement or a basement type area. I'll say we'll keep it survival. Give me a survival roll. You can add a die for sort of situational advantage. And if anyone's helping, of course, that you can add another one.
Okay.
Desperate plea for help. Yeah.
Fine, I got one success.
Sure. Yeah, you navigate your way through, having to hack back bits of plant life. You find a door to a basement, are able to open it. You look down. This basement is seemingly untouched, actually. There are some plant life here. You've definitely had to hack bits away, and you think that might have put people off as it kind of covered the doorway even when you opened it. But as you look down, there is a generator standing there, plants around it, but it looks fairly intact at the moment.
We did it!
It's also quite large.
Well done, Rob.
Oh.
Robin. Do we try Janet from accounts? Try of 2 fingers underneath each. Suggestion?
Well, I think we should probably check it works first, before we lug it all the way over to our building just to find that it doesn't work.
Okay.
We can try.
How loud is that likely to be?
I think they're loud.
Yeah, but I guess we've got one that's running, and it's not necessarily drawing attention.
I'm going to look for a switch.
Sure. Give me a wit check.
Can I help?
Yeah, absolutely. So Lou, you can have another dice on your dice pool.
Nice. I haven't succeeded yet. Oh, I did this time. I got a 6.
Hey.
So 1 success.
Sure, yeah, you find a switch to it, you flick it. It takes a minute. You think it's not been used for quite some time, but it starts to sputter to life, and it's working. As you sort of check it over as well, you can see it has got a decent amount of fuel actually left in it as well. So you think there are some canisters nearby as well to keep it sort of going. So if you are able to get it back, it would solve your power problem at the very least. But it is enormously heavy.
I'm gonna loudly while it kicks in and while
Yeah.
it's going, I'm going to loudly turn to Janet. It works!
Yes, I can see that. I can hear that. Well done, Sarge.
I'm going to turn it back off.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you turn
if
it
I know
off.
how. Same button, hopefully.
Yeah.
And look at Bubba. We've got this, me and you.
I'm gonna put up my 2 fingers.
Yeah,
Let's
same.
do this.
Okay.
And we're going to both try and lift it with 2 fingers.
Sure.
Well, 4 fingers each.
Yeah, of course, naturally. Sure, you guys can try that. I will need a grit from one of you. One of the other one's helping. So you'll have 2 dice.
Doctor's just standing there with his head in his hand.
If you've got any way or anything you're
Robin's
using,
doing something similar, but kind of like watching to see how this plays out.
so you'd have at least 2 dice in your dice pool. If there's any ways you want to add dice to this, you can make something up, because you're going to need at least 3 successes for this to work.
Right. Okay. All right. This isn't even Bubba talking. This is the Lou. We need to do this. We need
Yeah,
to
100% we need to do this.
Well, you could spend 3
have any golf-
resources
Oh, no.
to
Yeah, you
get
could,
an automatic success.
You could, yeah.
I am up for spending resources.
Okay.
We've got
100% we have
12
low.
in precisions, 4 in power, and 12 in protection.
Okay.
With the fact that we're replacing the generator, can we use the ones from the power? Because we're going to replace it anyway.
Oh, absolutely. You could use the ones from the power.
Yes.
Let's do
No. Hey. Here's what. This may get rid of the high stakes rolling, but correct me if I'm wrong. But I can spend 3 power points to automatically succeed.
Yeah, you
this
also
check.
succeed, yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, you spend
If
3
people
points
are
of power.
happy for us to have no power,
You'd have 1 power.
Generators.
Well,
1
Steve.
power.
1 power.
Okay. Describe to me, Bubba,
God, I don't know how this is gonna go.
how you succeed in this. Then how you use power from your
power.
resettlement
All right.
before. How you've used that or
Here's
thought
what-
about using it to do this. Yeah.
Here's what we've got. We're going to go back in time 2 days ago when we still had a little bit of power.
Yeah.
Bubba snuck onto Steve's iPad and put into YouTube the finale of the 2008 Masters, won by Trevor Immelman. Fantastic on the 18th hole. And it hyped him up so much, but obviously spent power, that now here with Sergeant Leonard getting ready to lift this this generator, he's imagining lifting the jug and lifting the green jacket that he gets if he would have won the Masters.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Explains why the power went down so quickly. Yeah. You channel. You absolutely channel that into your thinking as you and Sarge are able to lift a generator with two fingers each.
And from accounts, it
My
actually
God,
works.
they're doing it.
Yeah.
We're doing it!
Wow.
So yeah, please
Excellent
mark that
job.
your power is at
Teamwork
1.
makes the dream work.
God.
At least Steve can't charge his iPads. Okay.
He can't anyway, he's got no charger.
That's what I
so-
mean, yeah, that's what I mean. He can't dwindle that one
So
further down.
we'll start shuffling out and working our way backwards out of the room.
Sure, yes, it will take
I'm
quite a
gonna
bit of
pick up
time.
some canisters,
Yeah.
or a canister, depending on how heavy they are, and kind of signal to Ramsey and Janet to do the same.
Yeah, I'll grab some.
Yeah, I'll say you're able to lift like 1 each. It's fairly heavy just because it's filled with fuel. As you start to navigate your way out with the generator. Okay. It's an awkward maneuver through the sort of doorway and staircase. You're having to kind of tip it a little bit with your finger. At one point, it looks like it's going to fall off, but you manage to keep it. But you're able to navigate it out of this building fairly deftly somehow, some way. As you get outside. As you get outside, though, you start to hear noises in the background growing closer. Sounds at the moment like some kind of impacts on the floor.
But you're the dinosaur expert. What is that?
Yes, I am, and thank you for noticing. I'm going to try and, based on the sounds I'm hearing and maybe any reverberations in the floor, try and figure out what this is.
Based
Sure.
on your putting. Cool.
I'm looking at the lay of the land.
Yeah.
How Trevor Engelman in the 2008 Masters read the greens to figure out what.
Yeah. All the goal facts around the 2008 Masters, just to check. Sure.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I will give you. Give me a survival for this. So you could, yeah. If you want to use your knowledge from the golf course, I'll let you have 2 die. Yeah, sure.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
It's all good.
That is 1 success, 1 fail.
Cool. The stomps that you're hearing, and as they're getting closer, and as you look up at some of the broken building in front of you, you look at the crater that isn't far from here, and you realize actually it does kind of look like a foot imprint. And in one of the craters on your golf course, because you had to keep it in theme, you did it in the shape of the footprint of what you think would be a Tyrannosaurus Rex. You then start to hear a loud roar in the background. Definitely feels like it's a T-Rex.
I think it might be a T-Rex.
Is that the big one or the little one?
No, they're the very small ones.
No, move as quickly as we can. Go.
No, they travel in herds. It's fine.
Very quickly before we all sprint off, and I think maybe whilst Bubba was doing this, Robin will have kind of rummaged in her little bag and pulled out one of Bubba's little pencils that she's stolen, where he's probably dropped some as he's walking from his pouch, and would just like to kind of etch on, I don't know if there's like a little wooden bit on the door or whatever.
Sure.
I'd just like to etch some. Yeah, I just want to etch like a cross on the door to be kind of like, we've checked this place, it's not worth checking again for like future hunts.
Sure, yeah, you mark it
I
as
think
you
that's
would.
her signature. As she goes and like pillages, she marks so she doesn't get confused. She's not used to a concrete jungle.
Naturally, yeah.
So.
Yeah, you mark it, you know there's no longer anything to gain from here. As you start to try and speedily get away as these impacts are growing closer and closer and closer. And that feels like the right time to take a break, right? So we'll be, we'll be back shortly, and good luck.
like it.
All right then, show me up. I'm just got a little bit frost. I've got some frost on my fingers.
Oh, you do that and you feel a breast. And as you turn around, you see the familiar face of Lady Vactor. Agado. Agado.
Agado.
Agado.
Bro. Agado.
Agado.
Why'd you laugh at mine then?
Because it's
Fire's
like,
out!
what?
The fire's out.
What? Welcome back to Martin's Fact of the Day.
Having torn open a bigger hole, he's just going to try and punch whatever is inside of it.
Okay.
In a multiverse filled with worlds and wonder, some stories last for years, but not these. Bard Shots is an actual play anthology podcast. Every episode is a brand new adventure, a new system to explore, a new cast to meet, and a new story to unravel. No long campaigns, no endless catch-up. You can drop in anywhere, try out systems you've always wondered about, or discover games that you've never even heard of. We play everything from Dungeons & Dragons to 10 Candles to the strange, the small, and the spectacular across the TTRPG spectrum. So, if you're looking for bite-sized stories, fresh voices, and a world that changes every time you listen, join us. Find us on Twitch, YouTube, and Spotify, and keep up to date with all things Bard Shots on our socials at NomadicBard93. Bard Shots. Every episode a new system, every cast a new story.
like it.
All right then, show me up. I'm just like, I just got a little bit frost. I've got some frost on my fingers.
Oh, you do that and you feel a breast. And as you turn around, you see the familiar face of Lady Vactor. Agado. Agado.
Agado.
Agado.
Agado. Agado.
Agavo. Why'd you laugh at mine then?
Because it's
What's
like,
that?
what?
The fire's out.
What? Welcome back to Martin's Fact of the Day.
Oh.
Having torn open a bigger hole, he's just going to try and punch whatever is inside of it.
Okay.
Welcome back. So our gang are, well, two of our gang are lifting a generator by their fingers. The others are lifting some canisters around with them, and they've just heard the sounds of a T-Rex approaching. I feel like I'm dressed as what Bubba thinks a T-Rex looks like. As he's been told it's a larger creature now. So we'll jump straight back in. You are hearing that noise coming closer and closer. It does not take long, because of the large stature, for it to catch up to roughly where you are, though it's not there yet. In this immediate moment, what are you guys doing?
Put the generator
How?
down.
Yeah, I mean, how far? Well, I was going to say, how far out of the door are we?
I'd say you're probably on the street by now. So you've come out, you've been able to mark it as no more resources. You're on the street. Doesn't mean you can't go back in.
Does it sound like the thumping footsteps are coming from the direction, the general direction that we're trying to go, or from the opposite?
The opposite direction. So coming towards where you are, but you would be going forward on.
Yeah, run. And if it's okay, I'm going to take one of the canisters of fuel that I have and begin to shake it onto the ground.
Sure,
across the road.
Absolutely, you can do that. Yeah, you were able to shake it out very quickly across the road. I won't make you do a check. That's easy enough to do. As do the rest of you start running?
Yeah, I think
Dr.
as I'm
Ramsey
running,
Fairchild, what are you doing?
Full naming him.
He earned that title. What's your plan?
I'm gonna light this on fire.
Cool. Do you have a lighter?
I'm assuming you do?
Bear with.
I do. I do.
Someone can have a lighter.
I
you
do,
did
but
prep.
you rummage away. Rummage away.
I'll rummage and you can just produce your... Yeah, you'll just be there like...
Yeah. It's like a flip lighter, like a fun flip one.
Ooh.
Oh,
we're covered. I'm running. Should we run?
Yeah.
Running. Use the generator. Okay. Run.
Leaving the generator.
Don't take the generator.
What's happening with the generator? Okay, great.
Try and run with the generator.
Sort of crab running your way down the street, yeah? Yeah. Great. Yeah, with a lighter, you're able to light the ground up in flames, and you're all going to start running?
I think I'd probably run away and like light it and throw it. I don't think I want to be anywhere near that going up in flames. But I think as I flip it open,
I'll kind of take a second, and I'll just go, "Thanks, Dad," and like throw the lighter into the thing once it's lit into the gas.
I mean,
gas is gas. I don't know.
Yeah, fuel, diesel probably. Yeah, we if you're running and chucking it, I'm gonna make it a check. I'll call it a survival, so it's not too bad. You've emotionally tugged at my heartstrings, so I'll give you an extra dice on your dice pool because I'm too nice.
One success.
Sure, you, in an epic display, as the camera pans around to you as you're running towards it, you flick the lighter back, flames erupt behind you as you start charging forward. If we are running down this terrain to try and get back with your generator, I'll get a survival check from all of you.
Is it cheeky for me to say that I know the route? So
No, you can have a dice, yeah, of course you can.
It's cheeky for me to say that we're both running with the generator, so we get an extra dice.
I would be taking dice away from you if I could. Yeah, to be perfectly honest, I feel like this is more an inhibitor than it is a helper. Cool, there you go. All right.
one success.
Okay, success.
I got a success as well.
Great.
Yeah, I got success.
Cool. Bubba?
Oh, Bubba.
No.
Oh, Bubba.
I failed.
Cool. Yeah, thought that might happen. Okay. Can I get those that succeeded? Can I get the number you succeeded with?
I got 2.
2? 5.
I met my number, which is a 10.
Cool. Okay.
And a 5 from me.
Okay. Okay, in which case, as Sarge is really charging forward, able to strangely adaptly run with this generator holding 2 fingers, as Bubba, you lose your footing, he's going too fast for you. You fall. The generator is going to start to fall down. We can make a check in a minute to see if Sarge is able to recover it himself. Those of you that have rolled under a 6, you are charging forward quite adeptly. Bubba is currently on the floor. You can see that. And I'll say, Dr. Ramsey, as you are sort of at the back of the pack, although going to pass Bubba in a moment, you do see this looming figure charging forward after you as it's heard an eruption of flames. As this giant T-Rex comes into view and spots at least one of you as you are falling a little, well, 2 of you actually, as you're falling a little bit behind. But Sarge, the thing that was keeping the generator up with you has gone. What are you doing to try and recover yourself in that moment?
Firstly, I'm going to turn around to talk to Bubba and say, the doctor's going to be fine. He speaks dinosaur. And then I'm going to try and just grab the other side before I've carried one side with 2 fingers. My whole hand on the other side surely is going to be fine.
Yeah, I'm going to make it a grit check. You can obviously spend resources to either add dice or just auto succeed. You just have to tell me how you've used those resources. We'll go into a bit of a flashback of what you've done to prepare mentally for this, but it's up to you.
I'm just gonna wing it.
You're just gonna wing it with 1 die. Okay. Cool.
I got 12.
Okay. You are going to need more than 1 success. It's an extremely difficult check. So you are able to grab it for a moment, but it pulls all your weight forward as you are now going to be on the floor with it as well. The rest of you around, what are you doing?
Am I still on the floor?
You can get up.
Okay. Yeah, I quite like that.
I think Robin goes into kind of survival mode and immediately just kind of turns around and it's like, as she's running, she's going to run back to Ramsey and kind of grab his hand and start pulling him to kind of keep pace with her.
Yeah.
And then just kind of be like, leave the generator, leave the generator. You've stood up, Bubba, you're fine.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
He's lost it up.
Does it look like the T-Rex has an aversion to the fire at all?
Yeah, it does. As it gets closer to the flames, it definitely sort of moves back for a moment, and then starts to charge sort of up the street, sort of parallel to where the fire is. You think it's going to try and find another way around to find you. It's definitely spotted you though, and it's got you in its sights, but it will take some time to get round.
Aversion to fire. As you grab my hand and drag me, I'm writing it down in my notebook.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull him along.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can pull him along. That's fine.
As I get up, I'm going to check where the others are, and I'm going to check where Janet from accounts is and make sure that she's okay. I can see the others and what they're doing.
Yeah, Janet.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Right.
Janet has been running, but her cardio is not as good as it could be. So I think she feels like she's properly sprinting, but she's just sort of jogging. Which is how I run. And but she's heard the crash, so she's kind of looking back, and I guess all trying to be quiet has gone out the window, so she'll shout back to you, Sarge, and Bubba, and I guess she can see that Ramsey and Robin are running, so she'll shout back and say, "Are you okay? Is everyone all right?"
I'm fine.
Never better.
I think we're leaving the generator.
I think we're leaving the generator.
I take my hand off of the generator as I was about to start dragging.
There was
I'm going to turn around and take...
Yeah, go.
Sure, what if I could shoot it near the dinosaur?
Yeah.
That does sound cool, but then we won't have a generator. We could leave it here and come back and get it when we all survive, and we can...
An idea. I have an idea as I'm running. I have an idea. Can I, from where we are now, can we see if our nested friend at the top of our penthouse is paying any mind to this, or are we too far away?
I'll tell you what. Give me just a straight survival check.
Yeah, I fail.
You're quite a ways out. It would take you probably about 20 minutes to 15 minutes if you're running and keeping pace, but there's a lot of buildings around you. You don't think it's maybe paying attention, at least yet. You don't know what it automatically has heard with the roaring in the background, but yeah.
Okay, I think as I'm running, I'm gonna be, as I'm still holding Ramsey, I'm gonna be like, what do you know about the thing on top of our building? Is it enemies with what's chasing us right now?
I know that it cares a lot about its babies.
Okay, well, let's hope it has babies. As we're running closer.
The dead mouse in Bubba's head, which is on like a hamster wheel.
Yeah.
Comes back to life and slowly begins running on the wheel, and like the steam starts coming out of his ears as he begins to formulate what he thinks is the most brilliant plan that's ever been thought in the history of mankind.
Okay.
But it won't work yet based on the fact that we're nowhere near the nest. But he's doing mathematics in his head.
If it's the same idea I'm having, I'm very proud that Bella's come up with this idea. It might not be the same idea, but...
Probably not. It involves hot dogs.
Oh god.
Definitely not my idea.
Yeah, you
Can't wait. Oh, no.
yeah, you start running. You can talk between yourselves and share your plans.
What's the plan, Robin?
Bubba's got a plan too.
What's the plan, Robin?
My thinking is, if we can get close enough, and then Sarge can kind of... How's your aim, Sarge, with that gun?
The best. Yeah, great.
Maybe you can kind of not aim to hurt, but aim up at our nested friend to try and get its attention, and then maybe it will notice the T-Rex and come to our save us. And we'll be too small and it won't see us, and we can just dive in inside. It's my plan. Bubba, what's your idea?
I'm leaving the generator. I'm still stood still next to the generator because no one has given me an answer on my generator bomb idea. Shouting across the street.
I'd like to go back for the generator when it's safe.
Stop running.
Yeah, Valid, yeah. You're only a few minutes behind them. You're able to keep up.
Okay.
Bubba, what's your are you sharing your plan now, Bubba? Or are you waiting for the right moment?
I really want to wait for the right moment.
Sure.
The hot dog vendor.
I mean, yeah, are you looking for a hot dog vendor?
No.
No, cool. All right, wicked. Sure, yeah, you start running and charging back to your building, abandoning the hope of being silent. You're going to close in. You will still hear the footsteps getting slightly closer. They stopped for a little bit as it was trying to find its route round, but it is back on the road with you now. A little way out, so you've got some time. But you start to get round to where you need to make a decision about what route you're going to the building.
I think we go as fast as we can. Fastest route.
Okay.
Efficient.
Sure. You charge down that main road. The footsteps are getting closer and closer at this point. It is going to get upon you fairly quickly as you get nearby to your building. Bubba, what's going on? Yeah, go for it.
All right. As we're all running, the golf in his head goes off, and he goes, "Oh yes, hold on, the plan, the great plan."
I will let you also do your plan too, but yeah, go for it.
No. I want to see if this works. I think I've worked out what you're going to do. You might still surprise me, though.
Okay, here's the plan. If we're happy to just let Bubba do this. All right. Bubba is going to do two things. The first thing he's going to do is he would like to spend one provision.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
And that was last night when he went into the snacks and managed to put together a rudimentary hot dog based on like canned bratwurst and maybe some bread, and it really reminded him of growing up in Nebraska for some reason. And anyway,
Sure.
That's kind of separate. We're now approaching the building, and he's going to pull out one of the golf balls. And he's going to raise it in the air and wave it and try and get the pterodactyl's attention, suggesting that he is holding one of their eggs.
What are you going to do? It's been a surprise.
Weatherfield.
Okay.
Here, pterodactyl, here, I got your baby.
Okay. Sure. This will be a survival.
Okay.
You'll be rolling against the pterodactyl for it to figure out that it's
Okay.
not its child with such a tiny egg. So you spended a provision for this. But it's part of the plan,
please.
yeah. So yeah, you can add an extra die to it. I mean, I suppose you can auto succeed, but I kind of want to see what the dice do. Go for it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, go for it.
It's two failures.
Cool. The pterodactyl got an 8 as well, so you would have had to have gone under an 8 on this opposed check. Okay, yeah. Fucking hell. You're waving a golf ball, which, from the height of where the pterodactyl currently is barely visible. As you are screaming, "I've got your baby," and it also doesn't understand English. You can see it on the top perched. It does spot you all.
I'm sorry.
Probably cocks its head to the side trying to figure out what's going on down there. But it looks down where it can see the T-Rex coming and takes a fairly protective stance over where its nest is, but is not moving at the moment, I'll say, on a failure. But we have another plan going on while Bubba is waving a golf ball in the air.
Oh, Robin told me to shoot at it. I'm going to get out my 9mm and shoot up. I'm just going to shoot at it because I don't know really what Robin was telling me to do. So I'm just going to shoot.
Great.
At like a leg.
At a leg,
or
yeah.
A wing.
Sure.
Can I help in this situation by, like, at the last moment just kind of nudging him slightly so that he goes off course and it misses the terror, because I don't want it to hit the dinosaur.
Yeah, sure.
I just want it to get its attention and feel threatened. So, like, at the last second, I almost I see that he's almost maybe too trained on that.
Yeah.
And knowing his background, he probably wouldn't miss. So I just kind of nudge his arm as he goes to fire.
Okay, yeah, so it'll be a grit check. You're using your weapon, so you can add your tool to that. You're technically getting the help action to not directly hit this, so you can have that as well. I'll need 2 successes for it to work.
I only got 1 success.
Okay.
You don't got this.
Sure. You shoot up. It definitely has an effect on the pterodactyl as you're shooting near it. It doesn't hit it. It is still holding ground and looks territorial of where it is, not of the street at the moment, as it's seeing another dinosaur looming and closing quite rapidly in. What are you doing?
Shut up, Sarge. No, I don't know.
I look at Robin and I say, I know you don't want to, Robin, but I think we need to deploy the fence.
Okay.
And we flash back to one of the reasons why we have such good protection on the tower is that we have a mechanism to raise a fence in front of the building.
Sure. Yeah. Are you spending 3
and I'll
tools?
spend 3 of our protection if everybody is okay with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, Robin reluctantly, I think. One of the notes I have for Robin is that conservation is very dear to her. So, like, actively hurting something, but also that it's a life cycle, and ultimately, like, we have to try and survive this. So she gets it.
Yeah.
She's sad, but she gets it.
Okay. You get yourselves into the building, I'm assuming. And raise we'll say you maybe got shutters.
This cord we have on the inside of the building, and you just hear this rattling as this chain link fence rolls down from outside of the building.
Absolutely, yeah. You lower your fence into the position. get yourselves inside, squared away. You know the T-Rex is close at the moment, is trying to sort of figure out what's going on. But as you wait there and as you raise this defense up, it realizes fairly quickly that where you are, it cannot get to, and starts to move on from where you guys live.
When did we get a fence?
We set it up a while ago.
Good job.
I'm so glad you're here, Ramsey. Truly.
Well, thanks. That means a lot. I'm glad you're here too. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I was so distracted. I thought I could hear mumbling somewhere behind in the vicinity. Like, sorry. And I'm gonna flick the pencil that I have at Bubba.
Fab.
Oh, that's where that went.
I'll get another one. It's like IKEA, always dispensing. Well,
You didn't get the generator.
And
Oh,
now we're a little
the generator.
trapped with this fence.
yeah.
Is the fence dinosaur proof? Like the big one that was just there.
Well,
Yeah, enough to stop the immediate attack.
No.
Well, we can either wait for it to quieten down a bit out here and try and go back, or we have to go up and tell Steve that we weren't successful.
I love that.
No,
Me
hate that
neither.
idea.
Hmm.
There is the back door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The question: did we all drop our canisters?
I mean, at least one has gone because it got used to create a fire in the street. The other two of you didn't say you dropped them, so you can still have them with you if you wish.
I mean,
Well, it's not all for naught. We got some fuel.
gives us a few more days.
Did I check the back door? Is that what we were getting at?
Mm.
I'll go over and I won't kick this door, I'll just open it.
Sure, you open it out into the street. Give me survival as you open it and look out.
That's a fail badly.
Sure. You look out as you are sort of tracking if the coast is clear, if everything's fine. Yeah, at the moment you're looking around. You can still hear some noises, but they feel like they're growing distant. There's some strange ones, but you're not 100% certain if that's just the pterodactyl above who's still feeling quite territorial. But you know there's this canopy here at least, so you feel pretty safe. So yeah, you feel like you'd be able to go out and see what's going on.
Sure, I'll go out and see what's going on. Whilst whistling Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal.
Smooth. Love it. Okay, we'll pause on that. Those of you inside, what's going on?
I feel like we need some sort of plan. We can't just go out there like idiots and try to just do the same thing over again.
Ramsey's
Yeah,
right.
you're right.
I was gonna take offense, but you're right. Like,
that a fence
Not
joke?
everyone's got a PhD,
Hey.
but no, you are right. I'm not going to say it. Well, I'm going to place down the canister in a safe place.
Mhm.
Are we near the base, like the door into the basement, or is that like?
No, you can be near it.
Okay, yeah, I think I'll place it like by the door. I don't want to put it in the water, but I'll place it kind of by the door on this side. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. I'm used to the trees. This is new territory for me. They don't behave like the animals I used to look after.
Question.
Yeah.
Jem. The canopy that you described for Sarge as they were going out.
Yeah.
When you said that in your head, I'm thinking of like something with those fake leaves on and the kind of the colours of the forest, or is it like like that? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
mixture of vines and overgrown sort of plant life that's taken over and created this canopy where they are, because a lot of the hunters have cut away sort of a walkway through here.
Okay.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but we could do the actual version of Bubba's idea.
Well. Everyone comes crawling back to Bubba. You like the golf ball idea?
Well, I mean, we would get the actual egg.
Oh. Yeah, we could do that.
And then what?
I just get the creature from the roof to provide a distraction. I don't know. This is as far as I thought. It's
Then
Bubba's
what-
plan. Look at him.
2 dinosaurs that don't that aren't happy with us.
Listen, if I've learned one thing from the greatest dinosaur film ever created, The Land Before Time 2, Littlefoot's Adventure, it's that you never give up. Now, I may be crazy, but I agree with Dr. Ramsey Furman's
Fairchild.
Fairchild's plan.
Bermondsey's.
We sneak up there, get that egg. We sneak along to the generator. It'll see that we've got the egg on near the generator. It flies down, it picks up the generator, and it flies us back. Does anyone else have any better idea?
I also got lost because you started to sound a bit Trumpian to me.
Yeah, you do the whole time.
Yeah, you do.
I think Robin sat on the bottom step, head in hands, just like.
Robin, as you're sat
Like,
on the bottom step, head in
trying to rack her
hands,
brain.
you hear a strange noise coming from the stairwell. Sounds somewhat like a small roar, but it's got a hiss to it. But something's in here with you.
I'm immediately pull out the knife.
Okay. You'd all be able to hear this, those inside.
Snake.
That's absolutely a snake, yeah.
Yeah, I think you'd see Robin like go from that kind of like racking her brains, like head in hands on her knees, to just all of a sudden just like swiveled round, knife out.
Sarge, as you are outside, and looking around thinking everything's fine, you also hear that noise, but closer to you, the other side. It is traversing through some of the vegetation that is still crawling up one side of the alley, and a smaller dinosaur comes out, clawed hands, and looks like it's starting to come towards you. What do you do? Aggressively, I'll say.
Aggressively, okay. So I'll be walking. I want to slowly try and go backwards. I'll stop whistling or singing. And I want to slowly saying, Doctor. Creeping backwards.
Okay, you start creeping backwards as this thing, curious at the moment, is starting to make its way towards you. Hasn't gone for you yet. Inside, you will hear the whispers of Doctor, and that noise is coming closer as it's coming down the stairway.
It's coming down the stairway from up above.
One is coming down the stairway. One is outside, coming toward, currently coming at Sarge.
I'll go down the stairway to where Robin is, to that one that I can hear.
Sure, yeah, you can make your way to the stairway.
If I hear Sarge calling Doctor, I guess I crouch down and scurry over to the door to look for Sarge outside.
Sure, yeah, as you look out, you can see Sarge, he's starting to back into the doorway. As you look, instantly you would know without a check, it is a velociraptor that is coming out towards. You recognise the noise now, and now you've heard it. Sounds similar to what's in the stairwell. You would know these hunting packs, and are going to try more than likely to pincer you. Is there anything anyone's doing immediately?
Now, at the beginning of this this game, I did write 3 facts about dinosaurs.
Sure.
And one of them, which is true, it's a well-known fact that velociraptors understand French, so Bubba's gonna go with that when we do something.
Fantastic. I can't wait.
Fine. Okay. I think Robin is like backing off of the step that she was sat on now. And I think Robin's definitely the type of person to have watched Jurassic World.
Yeah. Naturally.
And I personally can't watch it because it made one of them made me sob, and I'm traumatized, and I can't ever watch them ever again. However, I feel like Robin has watched all of them, and I think she's gonna kind of channel that stance of kind of almost not going straight into a defensive attacking way. It's more of a kind of like on guard.
Yeah.
Maybe I can try.
Sure.
Whisper.
Sure. Anyone else doing anything in this moment?
I'm still backing up to where the door is, and I'm just gonna carry on whispering, and I'm gonna say, I think I found the big ones, baby.
As you say that, it's going to lunge for you as it can start to hear its friend getting closer down the stairwell. So we're going to go into combat. These are attacking first as the predators, so they will go first. You will go second. This one is going to go for you, Sarge. So if you can roll for me. Call it survival probably for this. Survival or grit, whichever one you wish to.
That's a fail.
Okay. It will... You can use resources if you wish to. You've still got quite a lot of protection. If you have other defenses that deploy, you could.
Could I take a protection to roll another dice and try and shut the door?
Sure, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Go for it.
That's also a fair.
Okay. In which case, then it lances out with its claw and rakes across you. You will take 1 hit point of damage. We cut to the other one in the stairwell. It is still a few floors up, so it will spend time just getting itself down and to you. It will sort of crest at the top of the stairs where you are, but that will be my little dino's turns. What are you all doing in that moment?
Are Sarge and I still outside, or on the other side? Which side of the door are we on?
I think you're inside. I think Sarge is probably in the doorway at this moment in time.
I want to do damage, but I don't have a weapon. Is there anything around that I might be able to push over onto the Velociraptor that's outside?
Yeah. There's a bunch of sort of empty crates and boxes that you would be able to probably like push forward to sort of barrage the way, and equally sort of either push it back or potentially do some damage to it. Yeah.
Okay, I want to try to push it over and
Sure.
hoping that it does some damage.
Great. Yeah, give me a grit for that.
I rolled. I rolled a 3.
Okay, it rolled a 6. You managed to do it. So yeah, you crash these forward. Part of this wooden crate breaks, splinters quite badly, and it will strike at the Velociraptor to cause some damage to it. Great. What are my other people doing?
I want to shoot it in the face.
Absolutely, go for it. Give me a grit check. You've got an extra die because you're using your weapon.
Yeah.
It rolled a 6.
I rolled a natural 1 on both dice.
Holy crap!
Whoa.
Okay, yeah, you shoot at it like. Tell me where you aim and how you do it. You'll knock another HP off of it.
It has just clawed me, and I've seen the doctor trying to injure this thing. Remembering that Robin said not to injure them, I now get permission because the doctor is very clever and he is trying to help.
Of course, yeah, naturally.
So I'm just going to pull my gun out, and it's not even an aim. It's just in sheer panic, just release.
Yeah.
And hoping that I hit it in the face.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. You can, with 2 successes, tell me where you hit it in the face.
In the eyeball.
Yeah, sure. You shoot your. I mean, you're practically point blank, really, as the crates are coming down. You shoot with steady aim, and it goes straight through one of its eyes as it hisses and roars in pain. It is not looking good. Okay, that's you guys outside. My 3 in the stairwell. This thing is just at the top of the stairs. What are you doing?
So we're at the bottom of the stairs. We're near the basement door, right? Like that is that area.
Yeah. So yeah, you go further down to get to the basement. The stairs are up, so it's just crested where you are.
Okay, that's fine. I think. Oh, you mean we've got to go further down the stairs to get to the basement?
Yeah, to get into the basement. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. I think knowing that I'm with 2 potentially unarmed people, I think what I would do is, knowing that the basement is there, would spend my time, rather than attacking it, going to look for something that could be used as a weapon, so like a broken pipe or like something like that I can pass off to Janet and to Bubba. I mean, Bubba will be inventive, I know, but Janet also. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. I want to arm them before they do anything.
Absolutely, yeah. So yeah, you can roll me a survival if you wish to. Obviously, you can spend resources to just auto succeed if you wish to, or to add extra dice. Yeah, I was gonna say Janet will have something insane in her handbag.
Yeah, if you want to just spend 1 resource, like a protection, then you just basically automatically find a pipe or whatever.
Yeah, I'm also thinking we picked up a couple of weapons, but I don't know who they were dished out to, so I don't know like whether to. I guess
you can just make it up.
Yeah, just tell me.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take one provision.
Yeah.
To find a pipe.
Okay. Yeah.
And I will have it for if, for example, like maybe we gave the weapons to the people that actually know how to use them. I don't know. Maybe Janet's been to a firing range, but
yeah, I'm sure we'll find out shortly.
I get one, yeah. Cool. I kind of get one and I kind of bring it out to Janet and be like, "Do you know how to swing this, right?"
Janet's gonna think back to her high school, being on the baseball team, and she's gonna be like, "Yes."
Okay, great. Okay, so that's you, Robin. Janet, are you going to use the pipe to attack, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a good go.
Sure, go for it then. You meet the Velociraptor. If you roll, I'll say because of that excellent story of the baseball in your youth, you can have an extra die on that as well. It rolled a 3.
Oh.
So you've got to get under a 3.
Oh, I didn't. I got an 11 and a 9.
You're a little bit rusty. It's been quite a few years since high school. You swing it, and it misses. Sorry. Cool. Bubba, anything you are doing?
Yes, please. So currently, the hallway or the stairwell that we're in, with the Velociraptor at one end and maybe Bubba coming down the stairs. Is it well lit or is it a bit dark?
The lights are flickering every so often. You can see well enough, but there is an element of darkness if you need it.
No. I just wanted it to look cool.
Okay, cool.
Bubba, in the moment where the lights are off, is maybe backlit by the natural light coming through the doorway, back up, and you just see a silhouette of a fat guy who just drops a tote bag full of sharpened pencils like a mace, and just goes, "Buongiorno," and is gonna attack with his tool, which he's got.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So that's two dice, if I'm not mistaken.
It is, yeah. Tell me what you roll on them.
I'm gonna.
It's got to be under a 5.
I got a 14 and an 8.
You can spend resources if you wish to add an extra die or to succeed. I will let you because it's so cool.
It is very cool.
It is very cool.
I don't want to use all the resources in order to succeed, but let's use a protection. So as the mace comes in and misses, out of his other hand he brings a miniature putter. Yeah. And just tries to whack with that.
Sure. Go for it.
So I get to do one more?
Yeah, one more. Yeah.
All right. Please. That was an 8.
Hey, it looks awesome. The unfortunate thing is as you do it, and as the lights go out, you can't quite see where the Velociraptor is, and you swing wildly. You definitely manage to hit something, but you realise it is a plant stalk. You attack it well with your mace and your putts, but the Velociraptor is still standing and fully fine at the moment. That is all your go, so they will go. So the one that is badly injured, will still try and attack. So it's going to try and make its way through the crates and rake at you again, as you shot it in the face, Sarge. So if you roll me a grit.
I rolled a 9.
It rolled a 10, so yeah, it tries to rake its claws out at you again, swings wildly. You'll manage to dodge out of the way as it does so, and then we come to the one in the stairwell. Bubba, you are the closest to it right now. So it's going to go for you. If you roll me a grit as well.
Yeah. That is a 9.
It got a 1. It strikes its claw out. Seeing how you failed to hit it, it hits you back. as it will rake and do 1 point of damage to you. But that's its turn done. We come back round to your guys' turn. What are you doing?
Robin, you want to go first this time?
Oh, I can do. I think at this point it's like we've got to survive again. I think it's that survival instinct. And I think you see Robin kind of readjust this giant jacket on her. Like it's definitely not meant for her. And she kind of rubs at the patch that's on, like, just on the chest. And you guys would have all noticed that it doesn't say Robin Cook, it says Ted Cook on it. And she rubs it, and she's just gonna go and, like, try
go
and
for it.
stab at it with the hunting knife.
Sure.
So I'm using the knife, which gets another one.
Yeah.
Can I add another one for the fact that my dad taught me everything I know about hunting?
Absolutely,
and
absolutely.
protecting myself?
Yeah, let me roll this die.
Unless you rolled a 1, I rolled a natural 1.
I rolled a 2, so yeah, absolutely, yeah. You
Thank you, Ted.
There you go. Yeah, the wise words of your father rattle through your head as you strike with the knife. Where'd you strike and hit it?
I think I go for kind of the leg, almost like try to kind of knock it off balance, try and take out one of its limbs. I could hit it anywhere, but if I take its legs out, then it's less able to kind of get at us, is I think the thinking.
Absolutely, yeah. You stab into its leg, it lets out a cry as you pull your knife back out, and it stumbles slightly. Yeah, great. Who next?
What else looks terrifying?
Yeah.
I may as well, because I took damage last turn, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I get a
adrenaline. Yes, of course.
Adrenaline dice.
Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, Lou, you should also get an adrenaline die for taking damage. So you get an extra die on top of what you roll. So yeah, go for it, please, Bubba.
So yeah, having been just attacked, Bubba's like, and he's going to go again with his tote bag full of pencils.
Go for it. It rolled a 7.
Got a 17, a 19, and a 13.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, mate. You swing and you miss yet again. The pencils just aren't working for you right now.
It's almost like this is an ineffective weapon.
Well, yeah. Okay, you swing and you miss. Okay, who's next?
I'm going to try and shoot the other eye.
Go for it, please
I'm on a win, I'm on a roll.
Yeah.
I'm bobbing and weaving.
Yeah, I'll give you situational advantage as well because you've done that. Because you've literally just shot it and got it in its eye, so give that. So you've got 3 dice to roll. It rolled a 10.
So is it... So I've got my normal dice.
Yeah, your weapon dice. I've given you a situational advantage. Oh, God. And so yeah, you've got 4 dice to roll, sorry.
4 dice.
Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
As long as one of them's under a 10, you get it and kill it.
I think it's a 2 or a 5. I also got a 7 and 2 12, so that's a success on everything.
Okay, tell me how you kill it.
I look at the doctor. At least it was just a baby. And I will unload on the other eye.
Yeah.
While it's distracted looking at the doctor.
Absolutely.
Singing Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal because it's still stuck in my head. Real life and in-game.
Yeah, fair. Yeah. You shoot through its other eye. It sort of stumbles for a minute. It looks like it's going to go and claw for you back and then falls dead at your feet. Okay. You can still hear the noises of something else in the background, but I think we've got the doctor and Janet left to do something.
Is the one that was in the stairwell, is that
still up? Yeah.
That's still there?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm gonna rummage in my handbag and pull out a very stale gluten-free roll.
Yeah.
And try and
launch at
I
it.
don't know.
Yeah.
I think it can do some serious damage.
I think it probably could, yeah. Okay, yeah. Give me a grit. You're using your handbag. I'll let you roll with that. Add that onto
Very
it.
generous.
Yeah.
My lunch. I rolled an 18 and a 1.
Yeah, it rolled a 10. So, yeah, tell me what happens as you punt it with this gluten-free roll, and it takes a decent amount of damage. It's only just still up.
I think, she's gonna. I think the adrenaline is really flowing, not in a literal way because she hasn't actually been hurt, but she's just so inspired by her team, and the sort of ingenuity that she's seen today, and she's like, I can do this.
Yeah.
And she's very surprised that it actually it was effective at all. But that's gluten-free rolls for you.
There you go, yeah. As it's stumbling forward, its leg heavily injured, this stale, rock-hard piece of gluten-free bread knocked it into its head, and it's completely thrown off balance for that moment. It is only just still up. We still have the doctor to go.
It has one hit point left,
One hit
right?
point left, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then with a roar, the doctor is going to charge the Velociraptor and jump onto its back and try to break its neck.
Sure, yeah. Please do, please.
Don't think Bubba can take this if you've killed this.
This is so majestic. Everyone else is like, whoa.
I think. Okay, so I just have the one die.
Okay.
Let's just let it ride. I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 10. Chad, in your own game, how do you want to do this?
I with a roar. Oh, no! I loved you. I studied you. I know how to kill you. And I wrestle it to the ground and I break its neck, standing on its neck and twisting its head.
It falls limp, already very injured, a huge bruise and lump growing as the gluten-free bread is on the floor. You break its neck, it is gone. You are free.
Great work, guys! Everyone really great effort from everyone there.
That was incredible, Ramsey.
I don't know what came over me.
I think then it clicks that one of them came from down the stairs and what's up the stairs, and I think then Robin is just like up the stairs to check that everybody else is safe and it didn't make its way up whilst we were out there.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, you can make your way up the stairs. It will take a little bit of time. As you get up there, you realise quite quickly some of the plant life had already started to grow back as quick as it does about halfway up. There's some claw marks on the plants, but it doesn't look like it got any further than about halfway, so never reached the settlement. Thankfully, the plants offered you some protection from everything. I'll say those of you still downstairs, you can hear the generator as it is sort of sputtering. It's on its last legs, really. It's not doing well at the moment. It needs either repairs, fuel, or replacement. But you do know whether there's a generator nearby if you want to go and get it.
I think Bubba is so unhappy with his lot at the moment. Not only the fact he didn't manage to hit this Velociraptor once, but then the fact that his mortal enemy was such a badass. He's just going to go out the back door and just walk as if there are no dinosaurs, there's no threat at all, and just walk to the generator and begin attempting, probably unsuccessfully, to push it to the settlement.
Sure. I will allow you. This is technically not rules as written, so forgive me. I will allow you to use your adrenaline dice on this because you're fueled with rage right now. So I'll let you keep it for this one roll as you move to the generator to try and push it back to the settlement.
I'm like that fiery Elmo meme. Where I'm...
Absolutely, please. Anything else you want to use or that you think you would help build your dice pool further?
Okay, so I've got one, and then I've got another one. If you will allow it, I will destroy my tool.
Okay.
And attempt to, like back in the olden days, they got logs to move heavy stuff and put like heavy stuff onto the logs and rolled it along. I want to get all of my pencils out and put them on the floor towards the settlement, attempt to push the generator onto the pencils to create kind of like a little axis thing.
You know I'll allow it. Yeah, you know
Right.
I'll allow it, yeah.
Building on that, Elliot, didn't you take a whole handful of golf balls?
Oh.
Was it golf balls at the beginning?
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Yes, I took 40 golf balls.
You did say 40 golf balls, yeah.
Was that more effectively
Probably
than
more effective than the
pencils?
pencils.
It's up to you what Bubba does. Use both, hell. Go for it.
Okay, and then I'm going to also put out the 40 golf balls.
Yeah, go for it. Sean, please.
All right, 3 dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Half your pencils are snapped off being
yeah.
swung at plant life for the last 2 rounds.
What would you like me to use? Grit, wit, survival?
Grit for this, please.
Please. I got a 16, a 13, and a 3.
So 1 success.
1 success.
Okay. You very slowly start to maneuver it forward. You know it's going to take you a very long time. It's making a lot of noise as there's like screeching down the path. To the point where those of you inside, the generator's a little ways away, well, not massively far away, but a little ways away. You can hear that.
Leave me. Let me die. I don't need it.
Go for it, Sarge.
Close the door to the... No, I'm kidding. Is he out there?
I think so.
Shaking my head as I put.
Should we help him?
Sarge, you ready to use that gun again to provide some cover?
Yeah. Come on, let's go.
All right.
I'm gonna go out there.
Yeah, you go out there. It's fairly quiet. You can hear the noise of the pterodactyl above, but it just sounds like it's staying perched where it is as you make your way down the street, and you very quickly find Bubba still a little way out with this generator being pushed out.
2 fingers. We can go quicker.
Puts 2 fingers out.
We're doing the same again.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Are we rolling?
Yeah, let's roll.
Go. Sarge, we'll get you to roll if Bubba, you get help. You can spend things to auto
Do I get
succeed.
extra because I'm now experienced in doing this?
Yeah, sure.
Second time.
Absolutely.
What am I rolling? So I got a 1, natural 1, and a 7.
I think you might as well you roll.
Successes on everything.
So it'd be a grit. Was that 2 successes? Yeah. I'll say because of how well you succeeded the first time and you spent resources to do it and have put your power dangerously low, you managed to lift it back up with 2 fingers each and are able to make your way back with the generator.
Nice.
You can get it back to the basement. All you really need to do now is to hook it up and then your mission is complete.
I don't know this bit.
Me neither.
Me neither, but how hard could it be?
Janet, I think it's your moment to shine.
Come on, Janet.
Okay.
I can help you.
I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, let's do this.
Okay. So yeah, it'll be a wits roll to try and figure out how to do this. I will. So you've got help. So you've got another dice. Is there anything you're doing or using your handbag in any way? If there's anything you've got in there at the bottom of it, maybe a wrench. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the wrench.
Naturally, of course. You guys did say you picked up some bits and pieces to help, so go for it.
Thanks for reminding me.
No worries. Yeah, the voice in your head in the background. Steve's voice echoes in your mind. So yeah, tell me what you get.
So I got a 19, a 7, and a 2.
Okay, 2 successes. Yeah, you somehow, though you've never worked with an engine before, you can see a pipeline that seems to go towards the wall that you are able to disconnect. A little bit of fuel leaks out into the water from this, the little bit that was left in it, but as you look in, you can see there were bare bones left that this would go in a day or so. But seeing that, and luckily with 2 successes, this is the same make of generator, so fits perfectly. You are able to attach it back. Now, I rolled when you found the generator, and I rolled a 13, which would give you power of 13. So you now have ample power as you feel the hum of the lights go back to life.
Yay!
Well done, Janet.
I would like to say that
I knew
Janet,
you could do
it. While she's doing it, she's going to like properly roll up her sleeves and do the kind of like, oh yeah, well you see it's bare bones in here, and she's gonna like do all the sort of patter as if she's been like, you know, when you really get into it, she's gonna perform the role of engineer.
You've had
but
way
really
too.
Do the...
Yeah.
Oh no, it's bad. It's really, really bad. See what you've got to do here is you've got to disconnect the thingamabob and then reconnect it. I've got it. Don't worry.
Years of car mechanics thinking that because you're a woman you don't know what you're talking about with cars has leached into your brain, and it all comes out in this moment of frustration. Yeah, you attach it back, the power is back. Lights flicker on, the lights in the basement start to flicker. You have power.
Yes, well done, team.
Okay. Do you start to make your way back up to your settlement? Unless there's anything else you want to do?
Make sure Steve's okay.
Sure, absolutely. You get up to the stairs, you're able to hack away the plants that are sort of regrown in place, but as you get up, it's like nothing's happened here. Though the lights are flickering, Steve is looking a little bit angry as he's seeing a cut charger, but he's still merrily going away on his iPad. As lights and power come back on, and a lot of people sort of around are just looking around like, oh, finally we've got something to be thankful for, as you all walk in. And is there anything in these final moments you do as you return as heroes to your settlement?
I want to make Steve's life a living nightmare.
What's
from now on?
Okay. How do you make Steve's life a living nightmare?
Just to irate him.
Yeah.
I think like moving his tablet when he leaves it. Putting salt in his tea.
Cool.
Just really passive, petty things, just to really, really irate him.
Sure.
Just over the. That's how I deal with being in this glass box. When I can't go out exploring, it's just winding Steve up until he has a breakdown and resigns from leader.
Yeah.
In which case, I will be the mega supporter of Janet for leader.
Absolutely. After some time, and people, I mean, one, seeing how deftly you handled all that situation and the tales you tell of it, and after a little while, maybe a couple of months of bullying Steve, he decides to leave the settlement to go and make his own for better. No one goes with him because everybody hates him, and as you're watching from above, as he walks out on the street merrily on his way, a pterodactyl swoops down and grabs him and takes him off, and who knows what happens to him. Anybody else want to kill off a settlement member? No, he didn't really.
Happy ending.
Oh, go for it, Sarge.
Sarge cleans his gun immediately because it's had use. I think he is now an advocate for Janet from accounts as team leader. So he doesn't care that Steve has been taken by a pterodactyl.
Nice.
He doesn't want him dead by any means. But Janet knows how to work generators. That's an important thing.
That is an important thing.
So he is happy and is slightly scared of the Doctor now.
I think that's a valid concern. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we don't know if Steve died or not. He's just been taken. He might have been adopted by the pterodactyl. We don't know. But yeah, absolutely. You, yeah, met Steve. But yeah, you become a full-fledged supporter of Janet. As she assumes leadership. Janet, do you?
I do. I'm overwhelmed by the support of my friends and teammates who really did do some heavy lifting in quite a literal way in this mission. So I will graciously accept the role of like COO. So I'll go for like Chief Operating Officer.
Yeah.
But then I think Robin would make an excellent CEO. And we can. I don't know what the other C-suite jobs are because that is above my pay grade in real life. So we can share the. It will become quite a flat organisation in the sense that we're all in charge. But I think Janet from accounts will go back to her keeping everything in order.
Yeah.
Making rotas for things.
Yeah.
And not hate that Steve has been blocked.
Yeah.
To his death.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Karma.
100%. You give positions to all your friends, though. Yeah, keep it fairly flat structure. You have your daily scrums. You keep it agile.
Stand up. Huddle. We'll circle back and pick the low-hanging fruit and gosh, she's much happier.
Bubba becomes your scrum master, all of that good stuff. Don't worry, Elliot. Just those of us that have done project management courses here. But yeah, great. Our Doctor and Bubba, is there anything that you do in this sort of epilogue?
I think sometime later, the Doctor is off in a corner where he has his room. Maybe there's sheets hung up to give everyone their own little privacy. And I pull back a wrap set of blankets, and there is a egg there.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. This is making it so we have to do a sequel where we see what happens with the egg. I love that. Yeah, you at some point, maybe when the pterodactyl, if it's the pterodactyl egg, maybe when the pterodactyl went for Steve, you saw this as the perfect opportunity to go and grab an egg, and you keep it with you in your bedside. No one any the wiser at the moment. Last but by no means least, Bubba, is there anything that you do as the settlement changes?
Yeah. Bubba's probably been feeling a bit weird for the latest couple of weeks since the adventure. Not used to working as a team, golf being an individual sport, but found that he quite enjoys it, and that different people bring a lot of stuff to the table, and sometimes he can't do everything and needs help with stuff. And one day, maybe when he knows the Doctor is out, he's gonna go into his area of the encampment, pull back the privacy sheet, and pop down a book, the novelization of The Land Before Time 2, Littlefoot's Adventure. Put a little note on it saying, "Really fucking cool how you killed that Velociraptor. Thought you might like this."
Aww, as you give that book to the doctor, who will find it at some point and maybe read it to the Yag, who knows. We will close our adventure there. Well done, guys. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
No, it's all good.
Thank you, yeah.
Thank you.
No problem at all. So that brings us to the end of tonight's Bard Shots. I'll dive into Force of Extinction. A huge thank you to all of you for the absolute chaos you brought to the table and the crazy stunts that managed to get. And a special thank you for you, Chad, for letting us play this game and for joining us tonight. Where can people find out more about Force of Extinction and or 12-Sided Studios?
Yeah, you can go to forceofextinction.com, which will redirect you to a little page where you can get the quick start guide, as well as our free Patreon, where we're sharing updates and all that stuff, including if you want to play the game yourself. We're running GM sessions and sessions for players, all working up towards a Kickstarter later on this year.
Fantastic, yeah. And as Chad mentioned about the Patreon and the website, we'll have links going on in the chat that you'd have been able to check out. So please do go and check that out and support the Patreon. There's a few of us, I think, that are already in it. And while you're doing that, we've also got some other lovely people here that you should go check out some of the rest of the stuff that they're in. So Lou, let's start with you. Where can people find you online, and is there anything you want to promote too?
Yeah, so I am the GM for Lads, Lasses and Liches. We are at Lads, Lasses, Liches everywhere, YouTube, Twitch. We do 2 campaigns that are D&D a week. We're soon going to be doing lots of other TTRPGs. Lots to come in 2026. That's me.
Great, thank you so much. Imogen, what about you?
Oh, so you can find me on Instagram at lichplease. I don't have anything to peddle. I'm just a girl.
Absolutely, no worries at all. I mean, just go and follow and see what comes up in the future, right? I'm sure we'll have you back as well. Don't worry.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, 100%.
In the sequel, right? When we
absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
And
when
all the power has been used to incubate.
100%. We'll see what happens with that.
We have to get another generator.
No, you've got a pterodactyl on your side then. Okay. G, what about you? Where can people find you online? Is there anything you want to promote?
Yeah, you can find me at ttrp.gee on all the socials, I think. I am up to all sorts everywhere. I can't stop playing TTRPGs. Namely, you can find me playing our lovable rogue Rue on 20-Sided Tales. And when I'm not doing that, I'm doing sensible social media for the Moonshine Adventure Company for your TTRPG holidays and events.
Amazing, thank you so much. And last but by no means least, Elliot, where can people find you online and anything you want to promote too?
Yeah, so I'm the games master for a live D&D show called It's Your Role. You can find us performing all around the country in 2026, as well as at the Arcanist Tavern. We've got regular shows in London there. And also you can, by the time this goes out, we will have a mini actual series on YouTube where we play a vampire TTRPG in an abandoned church. So check that out.
Nice. That sounds awesome. I can't wait to check that out. But yeah, absolutely. Please go and check out these awesome people and their work. I'm sure you'll see them in Bard Shots in the future as well. But thank you to everyone who watched along with us and joined us for this crazy adventure. Please consider following, liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. You can catch previous Bard Shots over on YouTube if you liked the show tonight, and keep up with everything we're doing at social media, all at NomadicBard93 on wherever you find your good social media. And stay tuned next month. We will be playing What Haunts Us as our main show, and you'll see some cast announcements coming out soon. And then we are playing The Time We Have on Duets, which is going to be absolutely heartbreaking. I already know that. But until then, I've been Luke, your Nomadic Bard. This has been Bard Shots, and good night. Thank you very much.